Hey everybody! Very, very quickly, a few questions to answer and a few statements to make. Molly Warren, I have emailed you several times for your address to send you some papers. You had kept mentioning that you needed some papers to make a journal and whatnot, and I keep asking for your address, and I don't know if you're not getting my messages or not. So I'm going to say it on the film. All you have to do is message me, and like on the YouTube, send me a message, give me your address, and I will send you some papers and whatnot, so you can make your own journal and have a few, some papers to play around with. No problemo. Also, I don't know if it's Tamara or is there another way to say Tamara? Tamara, Tilted Asylum, which I would rather prefer to call her. Tam, my old buddy Tam. I don't know. She emailed me and said that she finally went and bought the Sculpey pack, where I show the blades, which I'm going to be doing a clay video, where she bought the set that I had shown you guys with the all the different blades and the handles that go on them, and that she absolutely loves them, and she used her 50% off coupon, and I'm so excited for her because it really, not only do you get all those great blades, but to have those handles, it rocks. It just makes all the difference in the world. So my girl Tam, I'm very excited for you. And if you have not already, I will put, first I'm going to put the Blitsy address down in the subject or description of this video, because they're having a 20% off sale on one item on their Blitsy, which is already 70% off. So you can use it on one item. So I'm going to give you the link, and y'all head over there and see, because they have everything from scrapbooking to clay to stamps to paints to paper crafts to, I mean, anything you could possibly ever want. It is a complete crafting store, and it freaking rocks. So I think until 3 Pacific time today, you'll have to check it out, but you get an extra 20% off of their already low prices. So the link will be down in the description below. Again, if you have not friended me on Instagram, it's Kelly Donovan or Knitting and Things, and I'm not sure which one it is. I have it in my About section. Please find me on there, and I will follow you. You follow me, and we will follow each other. Also, the videos that I posted yesterday, I had a hell of a time. My webcam stopped working in the middle of me. It actually stopped working in the perfect time, because it was right after I had drawn her before I colored her. But there is a video 1 and then a video 2. And video 2 is the video that comes up first, and which is right when I erased her and then I did all this to her. If you want to know how to draw her, it's the video before that, which is video 1. Just to let y'all know, because it kind of, I wanted it all as one video. However, it did not work that way because I had too much videos saved or something. It's never happened to me before, but it did then. So to go check that out. I'm really digging on her. I'm thrilled. This is just a piece of cardboard. I'm really digging on her. I really love it. I'm really loving her. And I love how she's like flying up. Hello. And I put a little crown on her. I just drew it with some red marker and put some glitter. And I'm going to see if I have red glitter. I'm not sure if I'm digging this too much. I might cut it out of this red material that I used, scrapbook paper that I used for her dress to make it match better. But I wanted to kind of see with paints, I can always paint over this with green or whatever, a mixture of things, where if I put the paper down already, I wouldn't have been able to. And if I would have ripped it off because I glued it on, it would have ripped the cardboard and everything. So this way, if I'm not digging it, I could just paint over it, and we're back to just her little face. But, and I took watercolor pencils, and I just took a pink, and I just wet it in the pencil itself, and just did little circles. Hello. And she has little blushy cheeks. And I outlined everything and just added a few little eyelashes. No big deal. So I'm deciding on whether I might just cut that out and add, so her dress adds, because I want her to have a little crown, because I think we all should have little crowns. And so that another video, so that's what I do with her so far, and I'm not going to do anything else. I did line her because I did her blonde. I did take the watercolor pencil in a light brown, and I wet it in the water, and then I just kind of drew so she has some kind of like highlight, some kind of separation in her hair, so it looks much better. And then, oh my god, I'm so freaking itchy. And then, you know, go from there. So I'm very happy with her so far. You know, for a piece of cardboard art that I'm doing on video and going through, so I'm not spending, like, you know, where I would be much more, not patient, but like more, you know, I would make sure her shoes matched a little bit more. I took a little bit, but I figured this leg is going to be further away, so you're not going to see it, so her shoe won't be as prominent as this one. And I just took a little bit of the red and just added it on the bottom of her feet. Now she got some cool things, so that's why I thought the red crown, and I'll probably glue that on. So that's so far with that. But you guys are so exciting me so much, because I keep getting the messages and the comments that you guys are doing this too, and I'm so excited. So exciting, so exciting, so exciting. And so yeah, Molly Warren, please send me your address so I can send you some papers, baby doll, and then you can get to getting. And then look at it snowing outside. I took a picture on my I don't know if you're able to see. Can you see? No, but it's a white out there. It's a white out. You can't see, so that was kind of pointless. But let's just pretend like it's like you saw it, and it's like you can't really, it's snowing so bad. And I took a video on my iPhone, which I've never done in my life, and I uploaded it on YouTube when it had just started snowing. And of course, when it was done and I uploaded it, it started snowing 5 times as bad. So it's like when you look out there, it is just like somebody standing on top of my roof doing powdered sugar down. You know what I'm saying? It's really snowing. So I am today going to do a, oh God, what does she call them? Glamour girl? I believe she calls them glamour girls. My girl Veronica. And I'm going to do a glamour girl, except I'm going to do it in, I'm going to do it and then do it in high speed as I do it, rather than kind of talk through it, so I can concentrate more and do it a little bit better than my last one. A doodle girl, that's what it's called. And I'm clapping like I don't know. And then later on today, I will have a video up. I've gotten probably, I don't know, 30, 40 requests to see my art room. And my daughter and I recorded it this morning, except my camera, like we didn't fix the setting on my camera when we were doing it. And I was narrating, of course, just because, you know, I love to talk. And my daughter was recording because she does that very well. And then it ran out. Like on my last thing I was showing, it ran out. So we have to figure out how to fix the thing so we can get it to video onto the card and not the phone. I mean, not the camera. So if that makes sense. So we will be doing that later, and I will upload it later so you guys can see my room. And it'll give me a minute to kind of straighten it up, because I didn't straighten it up. But it was kind of like as is. But I have a few things. And then when I show you, you'll probably be like, it's still not straightened up. But it's just how I roll. I'm not one of them clean people. I can't go and like really clean my room, because it just never stays that way. I do best in mess. Do you know what I'm saying? So, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, there were so many things I wanted to tell you. You know, you would think after all this time I would write them down. Okay, Veronica's girl I'm going to do. And I forget again what her name is. But I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to give you guys a few days, because I know a lot of you are doing this today. So I'm going to give a few days, and then I'm going to continue on with this. We did our art journal page. And la la la. I got a clay video coming up this week. Oh, I wanted to show that. Wait 1 second. Don't mind my pajamas if you can see them, because I live in my pajamas. And I don't care. The only time I care is if they're ones with I got holes in my butt, which I don't have any of them. But you know, because I don't want you to see my socks or underwears. I made this a while ago, and this is the clear resin, and I colored it with blue. And they're a snowman family out of clay on the ice with a little bit of dog hair and dust in the water. But hey, you can't want, you know. And I did little candy canes, and they're ice skating, and their little lover. Look, oh, their little boy, oh, how so cute. He got his little earmuffs on. Look how cute. How freaking cute is that? And they're glittered up. Can you see? They're glittered up. How cute. And that's the mama because she has a little heart on her hat, you see? She says hello. And she has all her matching stuff. And I should have put white in the eyes, but I didn't. And then here's this their little friends, their little boy. His ice skating for the first time. And then here's Papa Snowman. And I made this to sit around at holiday time, out in my living room. That's the first thing I ever mixed with resin and polymer clay. And although you might look at it and say, oh, that looks like shit, I don't really give two fucks because I like it. And with my hands, it doesn't always work that way. And you can see right here, a little bit of hot glue. I got to put a little glitter over it because my cat or my dog, one of them, thought it was fun to play with. And I had to kind of hot glue it back together, or glue it back together rather. So I need to put a little bit more sparkle on there, but you can't really see it. Like I said, until I go like this and turn it to an angle where you can. But isn't this cute? I think it's very cute. So I think it's cute to use to make for a present for somebody that if you can't afford to make anything. And you can also make this out of paper clay or your own paper clay or whatever. And this is out of polymer clay. Jesus, I am horrible with names today. I got Veronica's name right, but I can't goddamn think of the name of the girls that she makes. Again. But for like when you use clear resin and you can use food dye or whatever you want to color it, you just put your clear resin in here and you just mix your little dye or mix it in your little thing. And this is another way to use it. And you can use it as water. You can use it any color and use it whatever you want. So I thought this was kind of cute. But I'm kind of partial because I made it. And when you have bad hands and you make something like this, you get very exciting. You get very excited because when you look at it, you're like, yeah, I made that. Now, I can sit and pick it apart, of course. But how could you pick apart that little boy? Look at his little earmuffs, so cute. And they match. Which isn't like me when I go out, because I don't care what colors I have on, I don't match. Anyway, enough talking about the snowman. We have a lot of fun things coming up. And I have a lot of requests that I have to go through and find my tablet that I wrote them on, because I thought I'm going to be smart and I'm going to write down all my requests and what everybody writes me and then misplace it, because that's just how I roll. So I hope y'all have a great day. There'll be videos coming up, and please, if you're not friends with me on Facebook, Kelly Donovan, KELLYDONOVAN, or you can, Knitting and Things is my business name. Look me up, tag me so I can see what you guys are doing. Always email me, always message me. Questions, if you guys want to see anything, down to the littlest, teeniest thing, write me. I might not be able to get to it today, but I will get to it. And I have a lot of things in my head. And if you guys want to see more things like as Christmas gifts, like you guys, you know, us who are on a limited income, who you want to make, you know, gifts for people, and you have some stuff, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I want to know whether you guys want clay, or if you want a thing of paper clay, or what you guys would want. Molly, make sure you email me and message me your address. Go to Angie's art channel. I had her link a few links back. I'll try to remember to put it back in here. She's doing pastel work. and she's coloring, and she's really been doing a lot more art videos, which I love to watch. I love watching artists do their thing because everybody's different. And although I have worked in pastels before, I'll actually put my pastel work I did at the end of this video of poppies. It's, believe me, it's not as beautiful as her tigers and her stuff that she does pastel wise, but I have worked in, I love Sennelier oil pastels, and I did do a thing for my mother one year because she's obsessed with the Wizard of Oz. So I did like this like poppy kind of painting, and I'll put it at the end. But I love working in them, and I can do like I can do pretty well in them. However, when I look at her her pastel work, I kind of feel like I should be like a centimeter tall because she really does rock it out, and it's worth you know, it's worth taking a gander and looking at her art. I will tell you this, and this is not a bad thing, but I know a lot of people are against this. I happen not to be. She has lupus and other things, other illnesses, and where she lives at, I believe, is California. It's legal to smoke weed. I call it weed. I ain't calling it cannabis and healing shit and all that bullshit. It's fucking weed. And she will smoke like on, you know, while she's doing things. She has 2 channels. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It doesn't bother me. I don't get turned off, or I don't. So if it's something that bothers you, or you don't agree with, or you don't, and believe me, I know I'm only saying this because I'm Wiccan. I'm Wiccan and Wiccan pagan, and I get more shit for being Wiccan pagan than you would ever believe. And people don't dig me because of that. And like I said before, when my son was bisexual, and when he killed himself, I had gotten messages after messages how he was going to hell, not only because he killed himself, but because he was gay or whatever he was at the moment. And so people can be very harsh and critical and miss the point. And if you don't agree with me being Wiccan or pagan, or my son, whatever, look past that in people, because like I'm trying to show you guys like some wonderful art and to help you guys, and as well as she does too. So if you can just get past that, even though if you don't, I know a lot of people are against that kind of thing. It really isn't, it isn't all she does. She does some really wonderful things on her art channel. She has another channel where she talks more and does it more. But remember, it's legal where she's at. She's ill. She's using it for medicinal reasons. And, you know, we should not judge each other. And I'm going on this long tangent because I hate people who judge other people. And, you know, so look past that, because what she does as far as her art and whatnot. And she seems, I don't know her personally, but she seems like a really awesome person. So, you know, kind of look past that if that's not your thing, because we all have things. You know, I like egg salad with some peanut butter on it. Don't ask, but does that mean that you would hate me? I don't know. You might not dig that, but you see what I'm saying? We should just love each other and care about each other, and just look at her as another human being. Look at me as another human being. Look at each other as human beings who have our own obstacles to cross and whatnot. And I'm done preaching, as I will just dig myself a hole. So I wanted to give you that heads up so you're not watching it and thinking, because her art is, her pastel work is fantastic. So that's all I got to say. I'm off my high horse now. I just hate people who judge. Like I said, you know, you know, unless you step walk in somebody's shoes, I don't think we have the right to judge somebody. I wish I could be like that 110% of the time. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not a judge of anybody, because if my daughter was in here, she'd be like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Because I have my moments. I think we all do. But yeah, so I'll put her channel down there again. I think it's worth watching her do her pastel work. If nothing else, just to, you know, get inspired. You don't have to actually use pastels. You can use your markers, crayons, watercolors, acrylics, whatever you want. But to see somebody else do their work and do it well is very exciting to me. And I am done. I'll post my pastel work at the end. It's very exciting. I think I used like 4 colors, but for me, I was like, woohoo, win. So be kind to each other because you never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And please don't judge each other because we're all here just trying to do the best we can and get by. And, you know, and I love all you guys. I love waking up to all these messages. You guys, oh, you guys just keep me going. Really, this next week's going to be really, really bad for me. My son's anniversary of his death is coming up next week. My husband goes for another thing in his back where the last one he went didn't go well and he got bronchitis. And it's going to be a really, really, really rough week. So please, I appreciate positive, energy sent to me, prayers, whatever you guys believe in. I appreciate it all because I'm going to need it. And again, thank you guys so much. I'm very blessed to have you in my life, and I'm just very blessed, very blessed. And I just don't know what else to say. So that's the end of it. I'm out. Have a good one. Bye, guys.